Questions and comments? The honourable member for Hastings, Lennox and Addington.
I would like to congratulate the honourable member for his maiden speech in the House. It was very eloquently put. Our government in the throne speech emphasizes a lot on infrastructure and the ability that it will have to create an environment for growth. By investing in our infrastructure, we open up our markets and their ability to increase productivity so that they can create the growth and the jobs necessary to get our country moving once again. You know, in the ideal environment that we're in today, where we've got a low debt to GDP ratio and interest rates are at historic lows, it makes sense to invest into our country. If we don't invest, who will? So I would like to pose a question to the honourable member as to the effect that this infrastructure investment will have on his riding. Thank you.
Member for Central Nova.
Thank you. I'd like to thank the member from Hastings, Lennox and Addington for the important question. In the last election, our government was elected in no small part based on the plan to make a serious and historic investment into infrastructure to drive growth. The plan was to drive growth so over time we can look at the long term and balance the federal budget while getting people back to work while the economy is flagging. The goal is not to create some short-term solution by selling assets or performing accounting tricks. We're going to look at the long term, beyond even a 4-year election cycle, and say, what can we do to get our economy and each riding going again? In my own riding, we suffer from an infrastructure deficit like everywhere in this country does. There's a need for improved water and sewer projects. There's needs for communities to improve the quality of their streetscapes. There's need for infrastructure such as breakwaters in the harbour in Jador that's going to help drive primary industry by further resisting climate change. It's quite obvious to me that these benefits are not just going to be to the construction workers who put up facilities we need, but to the local accountant who gets the project down the street and to the local restaurant owners as well. This kind of a plan is exactly what Central Nova needs, and I was thrilled to be able to represent the government's platform to the constituents of my riding during this election, and they responded in kind. Thank you.